Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Governor Sanwo-Olu swears in 5 new members into the State Civil Service Commission. Lagos State hosts Southwest Heads of Service meeting to forge regional growth, and Lagos State government launches Ilera-Eko biometric card readers for healthcare facilities. The Lagos State Public Service has ushered in a new era of service delivery as Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu swears in new members of the State Civil Service Commission. Governor Sanwo-Olu charged the new members to uphold the principles of integrity, fairness, and efficiency, essential to the efficiency of Lagos civil service and the progress of the state. Please take a look.
It gives great honor to welcome you to
It's another joyous occasion in the Lagos State Public Service as 5 lucky senior officials are about to be sworn in as new members of the State Civil Service Commission. State Executive Council members, family and friends of the newly appointees are all here at Lagos House, Alausa Ikeja, to witness the swearing-in ceremony. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy, Kadri Hamzat, joins the gathering for the occasion. The State Head of Service, Mr. Olabode Agoro, says the selection of the new members of the Civil Service Commission reflects the state government's commitment in promoting transparency and good governance.
The appointment of these distinguished individuals reflects Mr. Governor's commitment to continue in promoting transparency, meritocracy in appointment process in the Lagos Public Service. Therefore, I would like to put it on record that Mr. Governor always track record, skills, competencies, requisite knowledge, technical ability, and experiences of all nominees. I make bold to say that the ability to always put square pegs in square holes and round pegs in round holes in Lagos State culminates into the numerous achievements made by the administration of our amiable Mr. Governor. Mr. Governor deserves a round of applause for this, a huge one. As we are all aware, this is Lagos, and we always ensure the standard of excellence is upheld and the standards raised in the service delivery of our Lagos State public service. I am confident that the expertise and the experiences of these new members of the Civil Service Commission will go a long way to bring valuable insights that will continue to shape establishment policies in our state public service. On this note, let me express my heartfelt congratulations to all the appointees, their family members, and well-wishers, as I urge them to stay steadfast and focus on this hugely important assignment given to them by Mr. Governor.
5 of them take their oath of office.
I will be faithful, and bear true allegiance to Lagos State, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I will not discriminate on the basis of religion, tribe, or status, or practice any form of partiality in the performance of my official duties.
Then they received their letter of appointment from the governor. A representative of the new members of the State Civil Service Commission assures government of walking the path to achieve the vision of the Civil Service Commission.
I would like to assure Mr. Governor that we would do everything in our capability to ensure that we carry on the vision of the Civil Service Commission. The vision of the Commission is to be world-class organization that is dynamic, efficient, and effective. And of course, we'll be doing that by moving on the mission of the Civil Service Commission to provide and motivate a highly qualified and competent workforce that is disciplined and productive based on equity, fairness, and justice. How will we be doing that? We shall be keying into the themes agenda, the themes plus agenda. Yes, we have the core values, and our core values will also be keying into the agenda of Mr. Governor and his administration. We assure you, Mr. Governor, that we will do everything to carry out the mandate, the responsibilities of the Civil Service Commission, and of course that of Lagos State. Lagos State is a center, the sobriquet of Lagos State is that of excellence. And of course, as the new commission, we shall be raising the bar of excellence.
Governor Sanwo-Olu urged them to lead the civil service towards excellence and honor the trust given to them.
Boladele, Dapo Thomas, Alhaji Fatai Lasisi, Mr. Afolabi Olatunji Shobowale, Mr. Rufus Adekoya Adedapo, and Mr. Latif Yahya, all of whom have just taken the oath. With the appointment comes, great responsibility. It comes with high expectation. As we celebrate your elevation this morning, I therefore want to urge you to remember the solemn duty entrusted in you, the oath and the commitments you've taken here today. Your appointment reflects the confidence that we as an administration and people of Lagos have in your ability to lead the civil service towards greater excellence. We trust that you will honor this trust with dedication and with wisdom. As leaders in the Civil Service Commission, you bear the responsibility of ensuring that our civil service operates with discipline and meritocracy. Your decisions will affect the quality of our public service, where millions of Lagosians depend on from their day-to-day, from education to healthcare, to security, to infrastructure, because it is the people that you validate and you push into the service that eventually gets to serve the good people of Lagos. And so that your validation, that your fairness, that your sense of purpose and your professional judgment must always come to bear at all times. It's not something that you do one time and you forget the second time. It's something that must reflect on your appointment at all times. Because it's from this stock that the service that we're meant to be given the citizens of the state do emanate from. And I can see, as one of you who had come to give a vote of assurance, has given us that you will rededicate and dedicate yourself to ensure that the service of Lagos State continue to remain the beacon and the point of reference amongst all the services, all the other state services that we have in the country. I therefore want to urge you to foster innovation and to create opportunities for growth within the civil service. Above all, I want to also urge you to remain accountable to the people you serve, putting their interest above your personal interest.
A retired permanent secretary and an indigene of Lagos Highland, Mrs. Boladele Dapo Thomas, the only female among them, was appointed by the governor to chair the statutory body commission pivotal to preservation of professionalism in the civil service. While Mr. Fatai Olalekan Sanusi was appointed as Commissioner 1, Mr. Latif Olawale Commissioner 2, Mr. Afolabi Shobowale Commissioner 3, and Mr. Rufus Adedapo Commissioner 4. All of them now have the responsibility to uphold principles of integrity and highest standards in the Lagos State Civil Service.
The Lagos State Deputy Governor, Quadri Hamzat, has charged the respective heads of service within the Southwest Zone to be strategic and result-oriented in the transformation and development of the country. Now, the Deputy Governor made this known during his keynote address at the Radisson Blu Ikeja, where he noted that professionalism in the civil service should be driven by innovation, technology, data, and, of course, the will to deliver measurable results.
When I joined the service,
the Lagos State Government plays host to the 2025 strategic meeting of Southwest Head of Service, where representatives from Ekiti, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo joins Lagos under the able coordination of the development agenda for Western Nigeria Commission to discuss how to deepen professionalism in the civil service towards improved service delivery. The chairman of the Federal Civil Service Commission kicks off the conversation, focusing on integrated development of the region.
Whether you are doing policy administration or policy management, service delivery, or you are implementing regulations, regulatory control, we are expected to deploy professionalism to translate government development agenda into implementable programs and projects. We are supposed to mobilize the entire sector of the economy and the society to implement government's development agenda. In the process of doing that, we are supposed to enact a mix of fiscal, monetary, investment, trade policies to empower private producers and create the right kind of incentive and enable environment for growth in the economy.
Lagos State already has a template being used for development known as Themes Plus Agenda. In carrying others along, the State Head of Service highlights initiatives that can develop the Southwest region.
I believe we will be engaging in deliberations that will generate resolutions which will go a long way to further foster rapid development of the Southwest states and the region in particular. Let me share a few thoughts on initiatives that the heads of service across the Southwest may consider to enhance interstate collaboration and professionalism within the Southwest Civil Service. One, we could consider cross-state service engagement programs. We could also consider establishment of interstate joint committees to develop joint policies on civil service professionalism, performance, evaluation, and ethical standards. We could consider the development of a Southwest Civil Service digital portal where policies, reports, best practices can be accessed by officials across the Southwest states. We could also consider setting up a virtual knowledge sharing session where civil servants engage ideas on reforms, e-government, and efficiency and improvement.
The Director General of the Development Agenda for Western Nigeria says digital revolution has completely changed the style of service delivery, one that must be adopted in the civil service.
As AI and other emerging technologies transform the public sector globally, we must lead responsibly. This means adopting standards and protocols that protect public interest while enhancing efficiency and participating actively in shaping ethical frameworks for tech adoption in government. We are not mere users of innovation. We should be policy shapers, standard setters, and ethical stewards. With the right approach, AI and digital technologies can amplify human judgment rather than replace it. You, as heads of service, sit at the helm of this transformation. You are more than administrators. You are strategists, implementers, and custodians of public trust. Your leadership defines not just how policies are executed, but how citizens experience government. We have seen your efforts at work, from Lagos's digitization and digital literacy training to statewide capacity building and citizen-centric platforms. These initiatives exemplify what is possible with vision and commitment. Let this serve as models to inspire even broader adoption across the country.
The Deputy Chief of Staff speaks on the state government's plan to increase state revenue.
We want to be able to increase our internally generated revenue from 2% right now of the GDP of the state to about 5%. It's not just a plan of initiative, but it's a plan whose initiatives also are supported by the idea of how they will be achieved. It is sitting on 447 specific initiatives. In the first big pillar of thriving economy, we have selected certain sectors that are priority sectors. The wholesale and retail trade, food and beverages, shipping and logistics services, financial services, real estate services, arts and entertainment, building the tech ecosystem, and developing SMEs. The idea is that when we selected it and prioritized this, we looked at it based on the right of Lagos to win in this sector in Africa and globally, and also the size of the impact that each of these sectors will make. So under the thriving economy, we have about 163 initiatives. Under human-centric city, about 77 initiatives and 18 KPIs. Under modern infrastructure, we have 90 initiatives and 17 KPIs. And under effective governance, we have 117 initiatives and 3 KPIs. We are constantly tracking this, so it's not something we leave to our dreams or to our wishes. We keep on driving it to ensure that everything is in track to do that. So anytime Lagos announces that we have hit 80% of the budget or 90% of the budget, it means that we're on track by 90% of all of these expectations.
Deputy Governor Kadri Hamzat emphasizes on the need to prioritize professionalism across the southwest states and collaborate to achieve good governance.
Professionalism in the civil service must be the bedrock of efficient governance. It must speak to competence, integrity, accountability, responsiveness, and a continuous culture of improvement. It is no longer enough to do things the old way. Today's civil service must be driven by innovation, technology, data, and the will to deliver measurable results. Dr. Olakba mentioned emeritus professors, the way that we abandoned intelligent civil servants when they leave. Thankfully, that's not what is happening in Lagos. We bring people back. People who have excelled, we bring them back. And they are all here. Some of them are here. So we in Lagos State have continued to prioritize the transformation of our public service in line with our team's agenda through investment in digital infrastructure, regular training, and capacity development, improved welfare for our workforce, and institutionalization of merit-based appointment and promotion. We are building a public service that is resilient, responsive, and people-centered. But we cannot do it alone. As states with a shared vision, as a region with shared vision of history, culture, and vision for regional integration and sustainable development, we must collaborate, share best practices, and jointly tackle the challenges that confront us. The civil service remains a key vehicle for achieving the lofty goals of the Dawn Commission and actualizing the aspirations of the people of the Southwest. I therefore commend the head of service and, of course, leadership of Dawn Commission for this strategic initiative. I just pray that it's not just that we talk and then we don't actualize.
The Lagos State government says it's ready to support the southwest states in the area of development and charged the head of service from Ekiti, Ondo, Oyo, and others to ensure that the civil service continuously evolves to meet the growing expectations of citizens.
And finally on the program, the Lagos State government has launched the Ilera-Eko biometric card readers being integrated with the Lagos State Residence Registration Agency at selected Ilera-Eko healthcare facilities. The Permanent Secretary of the State Health Management Agency, Dr. Emmanuel Azamba, says this initiative is designed to enhance enrollees' identification and prevent impersonation.
St. Nicholas Hospital, Lagos Island, takes the lead for the kickoff of the Ilera-Eko biometric card readers being integrated with the Lagos State Residence Registration Agency database to enhance enrollees' identification. Officials of the Lagos State Health Management Agency, as well as LASG officials and residents enrolled on Ilera-Eko Social Health Plan, are here to embrace the initiative.
This is the LASG card that is going to be used for anybody that wants to access care.
LASHMA's head of Information Communication Technology says the Ilera-Eko biometric initiative was born out of the need to prevent impersonation and ensure seamless access to healthcare services.
The agency is born out of the issues that we currently have with identifying our enrollees that are scattered all over care providers in Lagos. Most of these enrollees do not have valid passports and allowing impersonation when they're trying to access care with the healthcare facilities. So the integration with LASTRA is to allow us the enrollee will use their LASTRA ID card to verify, which will show their pictures and their identity when they want to access care. And it will reduce impersonation and then make eligible enrollees to be able to access care in our respective facility. We are starting a pilot with 100 facilities at a go. And that will come in the second phase. The second phase will now do an integration with the biometric so that your fingerprint can also be used to access care. In this case, you don't need to get another card as an identity card. The LAG card is a one card that is designed by LASTRA to be used for a lot of purposes in Lagos. This same card has chip in it that you can use as an ATM card. You can use it to pay bills in Lagos State, and we're also using it as an health card going forward.
St. Nicholas Hospital affirms the support to improve healthcare outcomes in Lagos State.
As an organization, we've always wanted to support. People are surprised that St. Nicholas Hospital, despite our seemingly big status, associates with LASRA and LASHMA. But we think, or we know that it's our responsibility as a responsible organization, part of our corporate social responsibility, to ensure that we support anything that government does that we know is right. And over the years, we've ensured that we've done that. So we're pleased with this addition to value that the current program is sure to bring on. Yes, we've had issues with impersonation, and one hopes that with this will enhance the quality of care that our clients are able to obtain by using and registering with LASHMA.
LASHMA's coordinator of regulation, Mr. Tosin Awushika, who is representing the permanent secretary of the agency, says the deployment of card readers for Ilera-Eko will help achieve universal health coverage in the state.
This launch is not just about deploying devices. It is about deepening our commitment to building a health system that is accessible, accountable, and inclusive for all residents of Lagos. Let me begin by appreciating the unwavering partnership with the Lagos State Residents Registration Agency, LASRA, and the collaboration between LASRA and LASHMA is a perfect example of what is possible when agents align their mandates for the public good. With the integration of the Ilera-Eko ICT platform and the LASRA database, we are ushering in a new era of biometric identification for healthcare access. The deployment of these card readers, starting today with a pilot phase across 100 facilities, will enable healthcare providers to authenticate enrollees using their LASRA ID, thereby automatically populating their biodata and preventing impersonation at the point of care. This innovation serves a dual purpose. It strengthens the integrity of our health insurance system, and it also ensures that the right individuals receive the right care at the right time without administrative delays.
Government insists that LASRA card is now the mandatory identity card that will be used to access healthcare services under Ilera-Eko.
When an enrollee of Ilera-Eko comes to your facility to access care, from the front desk, if they hold, they think that they should hold their LASTRA card. So the LASTRA card now serves as the health insurance card as well. This card is now the LASTRA 2.0 card, which is called LAG ID. So the LAG ID has a multifunctional purposes. The same card can be used as an ATM card, linked to your bank account and you can collect money. It can be used to pay your bills, maybe water bills, electricity bill, and other things. So we want to use this card too as our health cards, for which enrollee will bring to facility when they want to access care. And placing the cards on, this is the card reader devices that are going to be deployed to each facility. So GH Lagos now has this one going forward. So now, when it comes, they put this card on this, and then they select card reader. Search for the person for his policy ID, and it has displayed the policy ID here. You select the policy ID, it will give you the details of the enrollee. So this is the policy ID, and then these are all his names, so I name. It will tell you the age, so you are seeing the person in your front, is he of this age, is he a male or a female, and then all his name together with, and then you know whether the person is active or not. So now, afterwards, you have verified that the actual person in your front is the one that you are seeing your details. Then you click verify.
General Hospital Odon is the next health facility to showcase the Ilera-Eko biometric card readers.
The partnership has brought up a significant milestone in trying to eliminate impersonation.
The state hospital is also willing to work with LASG and LASRA to ensure smooth process of the card readers.
This is a laudable initiative. It's a good one, and I think it's an innovation that its time has come. You know, considering the challenges and the feedback we've been getting from patients concerning their cards, the accessing care, and then the protocol in accessing care, it will cut down a lot of steps, it will cut down a lot of issues. The same card reader can have the patient's, vital information, the details, and the patient can make payments from such, even from their own, so they don't have to come with their ATM cards and all that. So I believe that it's going to be very efficient for the patient, for whose reason we and LASHMA are here in the first place. And then it makes our own work efficient for the patient, for both LASHMA and we. And I believe that, data collection and, the uploading of data and the processing of same is going to be more efficient with this better and more efficient centralized, card reader.
The Lagos State Government says the pilot phase of the Ilera-Eko biometric card readers, which span across 100 health facilities, is to improve service efficiency, data accuracy, and ultimately ensure quality of care delivery in the state.
So that's the program for this week. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Remember, obey all state laws, be the best you can, and most importantly, please live a healthy life. Till next time, it's bye for now.